Hello! So I'm using a different camera today so I can walk around. I talked yesterday about the where and the when, and I just wanted to share my area with you. I like to light a candle. I'm gonna have my backup ready right here. And then here's my devotional with water, and this is where I sit. So let me flip this over so I can record the vlog for today. Oh my gosh. So this is probably one of the very few times that you are going to see me with makeup and hair done. Let's get a view of that hair. God, look at that. It literally almost touches my butt now. So not for any other reason other than I have not gotten to the hairdresser to get a haircut, so it just grows and it's super long, and I'm wearing it natural, so this is what my curls look like, and I'm super happy. I had a good day with the curls. But the point of today's vlog is to give you a framework, a structure that you can possibly go through as you reflect on your daily readings, devotions, Bible verses, a tool like this that helps you, because this is a practice. And one of the things that I wanted to mention that came up for me is this is almost like a switchback. You can start a daily meditation, prayer, contemplation practice as a way to create space for something else that you want to happen. One of the things that I wrote about in my soon-to-be published memoir and book is the fact that you build spiritual strength in order to replace basically a bad habit, help you shift a mindset, open your perspective. And that's, again, what metanoia is, softening your heart and changing your mind, which is hard for humans. So I took some notes I wanted to share with you. I am assuming that you're new to this type of meditation, this type of prayer, this type of contemplation, or you're a beginner, or you're just interested in like a new perspective. You know, what's my journey? How do I do it? And so that's where I'm coming from. And so that's what I wanted to share with you. So I'm going to give you a format for what's called Lectio Divina, and I'll sprinkle in different practices, different forms, different ways to have a daily spiritual practice, prayer practice, contemplation practice, whatever you want to call it. Lectio Divina means scriptural reading, meditation, and prayer. And so you have the where and you have the when. And then for how long? It could be a minute. It literally could be as you're drinking your coffee or your tea in the morning and watching the steam rise. It could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. There is no magic number that gets you into a space of contemplation. It is a way of being, and just take small steps to get yourself there. Don't say I have to do it for 30 minutes for it to count or for it to be right. That's not how this works. It's specific to you and what's going on with you and what works for you right now. So the first thing that I do is kind of prepare. So I might light a candle. I might brew my tea or my coffee. Just move into the room like I did here. Just come into the space. And for me, my body has trained itself to sort of ground and to shift as I walk into here. So I'm really grateful for that. And then the lecto part is the reading. You can read the Bible, you can read a book, you can read a poem. Just intentionally reading something and paying attention to the words that resonate for you, the words that stand out, the words that kind of speak to your soul and to your heart. So that's the first part. And then reflect on it. You can I would actually recommend writing it down. So I'm going to put a little written passage in the notes to this YouTube and in the email that you're getting. And I would recommend that maybe you start a journal, get a binder or something, and start hand writing these over as a way for you to reflect and sort of point out which words resonate. Underline them, put them in a different color. And then the oratio, I'm not good at Latin, is to respond to yourself or to spirit, to God, and tell yourself, what did I learn? What did I connect? It's okay if nothing comes up. It will. Just by opening the space to ask the question of, what is this saying to me? And leave it at that. It might happen that night as you're taking a shower the next day. This isn't something that happens in a specific place in a specific time. It is something that is the way that you begin to live. So allow it to be a part of your life. And don't try to compartmentalize it into a chair or a room. Let it happen. And then finally, the contemplation, which is the resting. And that's kind of, I led into that before I got there. Let it be silent. Create space. Allow yourself just to have a soft gaze. I actually imagine my grandmother. I had a conversation with her and she was knitting, and I asked her why she knits. You know, who she was knitting for and why she knits. She told me who it was for, Sarah's little baby boy, and that she likes that it calms the voice down. Well, how did she say it? She said it in Spanish, but she basically said it stops the noise in her head so that she can relax. So whatever allows you to rest. It doesn't have to be in stillness. It can be in movement. Like my mommy is knitting. It can also be walking. Walking used to be an amazing practice. I love being in nature. I love being outside of the four walls of a building or a house or a room. So allow the space for you to just explore when that is going to happen for you. And that is a format for you to practice. So that's what today's vlog is about, is maybe a little structure that'll help you move through a daily Advent practice. And then I'm going to add a reflection for you. And I have a poem in mind, but we'll see kind of what shows up. Thanks for joining me on this second day of December for Vlogmas. And if this is interesting to you and you'd like to continue a journey like this with me, then definitely hit the subscribe button and tap on the bell so that you can get notified when I go live or when I post another video. Thanks for joining me here.